Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for the late start, and we thank you so very much for your patience. His Worship the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer, KSAMC, Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director, Heart NSTA Trust, represented by Dr. Ro Amonde, Senior Director, TVET Development and Support Systems, Mrs. Delise Williams, Director Principal, VTDI, represented by the Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Jacqueline Walder, Mr. Jean-Claude Walters-Dunn, Youth Mayor of Kingston, represented by Deshaun Jackson, KSAMC Junior Council Representative. Other members of the KSAMC team, members of the VTDI, Heart NSTA Trust family, you, our viewers, watching remotely, the media, all. Good morning, and welcome to the virtual launch of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation's, the KSAMC's website launch. We are coming to you live from the Vocational Training Development Institute, the VTDI, Gordontown Road, Kingston. I am Carrie Ann Johnson, and I'm honored to be your MC this morning. We begin this morning's event by asking God's blessings, favor, and guidance on today's proceedings. I would therefore like to invite Mr. Mark McKnight, lecturer at the VTDI, to kindly do the honors. Following this devotional exercise, we will invite Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer, who will bring to us the official welcome. Kindly receive them at this time.
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we do give you thanks because it is from you that all blessings come. And now, as you have allowed us to be gathered here for this grand occasion, may your blessing, O Lord, be upon every individual who has taken part, and may your blessing also be on this website, that even as it broadcasts information, that all may be helped and blessed. Guide us now as we proceed through this ceremony. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Madam Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Carrie Ann Johnson, His Worship the Mayor, Senator and Councillor Delroy Williams, Mayor of Kingston, Dr. Janet Dyer, being represented by Dr. Marcia Ro Amond, Senior Director, TVET, Development and Support Systems here at VTDI, Mrs. Delise Williams, Director and Principal of VTDI, represented by Dr. Jacqueline Walder, Vice Principal of Academics, Mr. Deshaun Jackson, who's our Junior Council representing Kingston's Youth Mayor, Mr. Jean-Claude Walters-Dunn, other members of the VTDI and members of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Let me bid you a good morning and welcome to this virtual launch of this, our new innovation in Kingston, the KSAMC's website. It has been a long time coming, but we were dedicated and are still dedicated to serving our public with greater efficiency, greater care, and of course, in real time. This website, ladies and gentlemen, is a one of a kind. It's the first in the island. Mind you, I say the first this side of the hemisphere that allows 24-hour service to our communities and our publics right throughout the length and breadth of Kingston and St. Andrew. It's going to be, of course, the envy of other local authorities, but they, of course, will catch on in due time because we are always the pace setters, trend setters, and the ones that write the script in local governance. So, ladies and gentlemen, this website, as you will go through the technical areas and the permutations and all that it can do except work magic, we want to ensure that in all seriousness, we are closer to our public, that we provide greater efficiency at faster rates, and that we respond to every and all, as best as possible, the needs of the people of Kingston and St. Andrew whom we serve. This website, ladies and gentlemen, provides us with a platform that is conversant, that is easy to use, and that is highly responsive, and forces us into action to make sure that the service that we provide to the ladies and gentlemen of Kingston and St. Andrew, boys and girls, we ensure that good governance is at the basis of all that we do, and of course, the results will show for themselves. May you enjoy, may you participate, may you partake, and may you use this website in partnership with us as we continue to serve you to the best of our abilities. Thank you very much. Ladies, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you very much, Mr. McKnight and Mr. Hill. The story began in 2017 when students of the Associate of Science degree in Information and Communication Technology at the VTDI embarked on a mission to implement a computer-based solution to meet the needs of an organization. In this case, the needs of the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, the KSAMC. Coming to us at this time to bring remarks will be Dr. Ro Amonde, Senior Director, TDSS, representing Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director, Heart NSTA Trust. Dr. Amonde will be followed by Dr. Jacqueline Walder, VP Academics, representing Mrs. Delise Williams, Director Principal, VTDI. Please make them welcome.
Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Kerry-Ann Johnson, His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, Dr. Jacqueline Walder, representing Mrs. Delise Williams, Principal Director of the VTDI, Mr. John Claude Walters Dunn, Youth Mayor, other members of the KSAMC team, members of the VTDI family, a pleasant good morning to you all. I bring greetings on behalf of Dr. Janet Dyer. Dr. Janet Dyer would really have liked to be here, but due to a prior engagement, she's regrettably unable to do so, but she sends her regards. We at the Heart NSTA Trust are delighted to be a part of this venture. The launch of the KSAMC website, a website that under the auspices of His Worship the Mayor, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, welcomes us to the city of Kingston, dubbed on the website as the Pearl of the Antilles, the light of the Caribbean Sea. I got an opportunity to speak with Jerome, one of the students who has taken a lead on the development of this website. My conversation with Jerome was quite positive. He described it as a positive experience. It's really a special project that they are required to undertake as part of their program. And he used terms such as learning, growing, and an opportunity to acquire new skills. This shows that this experience has indeed achieved what we wanted it to achieve. Today is really a demonstration of partnerships, providing an opportunity for our students to engage in work-based learning, to advance training and certification. It is what we do at the Heart NSTA Trust. It's what we do at the VTDI. It is a strategic mandate that's aligned to our role as a human capital development agency, where we collaborate to provide opportunities for trainees, young people and adults to get exposure through work-based learning, to develop their competencies, to participate in initiatives that will have an anticipated impact on productivity and ultimately national development. The development of this website is truly a demonstration of TVET in action, where we realize that we cannot stay within the walls of an institution and develop policies and frameworks that will produce workplace-ready graduates. But instead, we need to go out and engage with the community. We really need to collaborate. We cannot exist in silos. It reminds me of the African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. The VTDI is not new to partnerships. As a mature institution that in October of this year celebrated its 50th anniversary, their very establishment came about through a partnership with the International Labour Organization in 1969. And we once again want to extend congratulations to the VTDI on celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. I want to commend the students from the Year 2 Associate Degree ICT program who participated in the development of this website. Students, you have done well. Continue to reach for the stars. If you can do this, you can do anything. You have it within you. The ICT program is quite rigorous and comprehensive in terms of the competencies to be achieved. And it takes you not only into work, but also it takes you to further learning. At the heart of the program is the requirement that the students engage in problem solving, solving real-life problems. And so we see a website reflecting skills in graphic design, web design, programming, and the application of project management skills. This is in addition to all the other skills acquired through the various programs that are offered at the VTDI. We have the associate degree in animation, the postgraduate degree in learning technologies, the postgraduate degree in education and training, the Bachelor of Science degree in career development, the Bachelor of Education degree in applied technology, and the associate degree in ICT. The website is being launched as Jamaica and the world grapple with the COVID pandemic. It is heartening to see us pushing through with these initiatives. And it's a demonstration that during this time, we can survive and we can thrive. So in addition to the skills in ICT that are being demonstrated here, I reflect on this and I see it as an opportunity to demonstrate to our students that they really need to have skills in grit, resilience, and determination during this time. The website, I've gotten a sneak preview, and I just enjoyed looking at it. It makes us experience the energy of Kingston against the lush backdrop of the Blue Mountains. It provides valuable logistical details for how we navigate our city with all those permits and those forms. It showcases the beauty of our rich heritage with our reggae music and historic sites such as Port Royal. And I was thrilled with the joy and the smiles of our children. We want to thank the KSAMC for giving us the privilege to be a part of showcasing the face of Kingston to the world, and for giving the exposure to our students, for the opportunity to hone their competencies, and we look forward to more opportunities such as these. And remember, students, if you can do this, you can do anything. I thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ramonde. Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Kerry-Ann Johnson. His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, Senator and Councillor Delroy Williams. Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer of the KSAMC. Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director, Hart NSTA Trust, represented by Dr. Marcia Ramonde, Senior Director, TVET Development and Support Systems. Mr. Jean-Claude Walters Dunn, Youth Mayor, represented by Mr. DeJean Jackson, Junior Councillor Representative. Other members of the KSAMC team, members of the VTDI Hart NSTA Trust family, our own students, members of the media, all a very pleasant good morning. I bring greetings on behalf of the Director Principal, Mrs. Delise Williams, who is not able to join us at this time, but hopefully she will join us a little later. Just to add to Dr. Ramonde's very wonderful, brilliant speech a while ago, the Vocational Training Development Institute was established in 1970, some say 1969, as a joint venture between the United Nations Development Programme, the UNDP, the International Labour Organization, and the Government of Jamaica. So, of course, we're celebrating 50 years of existence and providing education and training to our nation. The VTDI evolved to its current form as the Professional Development Institution of the Hart NSTA Trust, offering an array of TVET programs at the certificate, the diploma, degree, and postgraduate diploma levels to a wide spectrum of individuals. Our TVET programs focus on the development or strengthening of, one, instructional competencies of our trainee teachers and trainers, and two, the technical skills and competencies of our industry experts. And you notice that I emphasized TVET there. So what exactly is TVET? For us, we are passionate about this. It means technical vocational education and training, premised on what is called the constructivist educational philosophy here at the VTDI. This means the curriculum for us is deliberately organized to bring traditional academic subjects and skills-based subjects together. It focuses on solving problems in an interdisciplinary way. It emphasizes application of knowledge to the real-world situations through experimental inquiry. The VTDI is also guided by what is called the competency-based principles to education and training, what we call CBET, in the design, delivery, assessment, and evaluation of all of our programs. And so this approach ensures that students are equipped with the desired knowledge, skills, attitude to perform efficiently in the workplace and to be responsible citizens and lifelong learners. According to the UNESCO, the fundamental purpose of TVET is to equip people with capabilities that can broaden their opportunities in life, and that it can play an important role in preparing young people for the world of work and provide them with the skills necessary to find decent employment. And so given that context, the VTDI and the way in which we develop, deliver, and assess our programs, it is only fitting that the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, the KSAMC, has partnered with us at the VTDI for our ICT students to complete their internship and special project assignment. And though we know it has been a long journey, a long time coming, it is worth it. It is worthwhile. Specifically, our students have been working with key staff members of the KSAMC to develop their website, and hence the purpose of today, to participate in this official launch. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot get any more TVET and CBET than this. Today is very special to us, where we pause to recognize the important role that business organizations such as the KSAMC plays in the teaching and learning process here at the VTDI, and in preparing our students for the world of work. Today is a very special day where we pause to recognize this very important partnership that we have nurtured with the KSAMC. We are thankful for this very important opportunity that you have provided for our students, and we look forward to many more fruitful endeavors as we work together to build and strengthen our national economy by creating competent graduates for the workforce. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so very much, Doctors Amonde and Waldo. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. We are indeed grateful for this partnership. Now, the initiation of this partnership in 2017 between the VTDI and the KSAMC was led by Mr. Mark Green, who passed the baton to Mr. Saeed Gale, both past acting program coordinators. Mrs. Chevonese Chevers White, lead staff advisor, Mr. Devani McCarthy, student developer, with the support of the wider VTDI team. Coming to provide us with more on the overview of this project, we invite Mr. Apollennon Gordon, Program Coordinator, ICT. This will be immediately followed by Mr. Devani McCarthy, sharing his perspective as student developer. Please make them welcome.
Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Kerry-Ann Johnson, His Worship the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer, KSAMC, Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director, Heart and Estate Trust, represented by Dr. Marcia Roamonde, Senior Director of TVET, Development and Support Systems, Mrs. Delise Williams, Director Principal, VTDI, represented by Dr. Jacqueline Walder, Vice Principal of Academics, Mr. Deshaun Jackson Jr., Junior Counsel, right? Other members, of the KSAMC, team members of the VTDI family, students, good morning. The Vocational Children Development Institute is an institution that prides itself in delivering quality technical vocational education and training. Through our core values and student profile, we aim to bridge the gap between technical education and training and real-world application. We make no mistake in being branded as the premier technical tertiary institution, producing a highly competent workforce for national development and global competitiveness. As indicated earlier by Dr. Walder, the VTDI embraces the constructivist theory of education, which is focused on experimental learning, which naturally intrinsically motivates our students through experimental study. As a result, opportunities for students to develop their professional skills in specific environments and situations are provided in all our programs. In this regard, the students pursuing the Associate of Science and Bachelor of Science in ICT programs are required to complete a special project at the end of the associate degree and an internship at the end of the bachelor's degree at ICT. Ladies and gentlemen, the special project, these students are required to develop and implement a computer-based solution that meets the needs of an existing company or organization. With the internship, students are required to work in the ICT field in an assigned company for a prescribed period. At the end of this process, students are required to submit a report detailing the activities of the internship. The website for the KSAMC is one of such software solutions developed by our students that started as a special project and then translated into an internship. In 2017, the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation, which was named then, engaged VTDI to engage to develop a website for the municipal. It would be one that would change how the municipal engages their customers while improving visibility and accessibility. Like with many projects, there is the constraints of delivering within the stipulated time, cost-associated factors, risk, scope, and resources, while at the same time maintaining quality. Despite the odds, such as the high list of requirements associated with other deliverables, the small team stuck to the task in delivering a successful project that was able to integrate into the KSAMC daily operations. Without giving away too much, it is a project that will see how the various stakeholders have a quick and easy access not just to the municipal, but historical and present information by just the clicking of a mouse or just the tapping of a screen. And if it were not so, we would not be here today at this historical launch. And with that said, on behalf of the VTDI, I would like to thank the KSAMC, for partnering with the VTDI and trusting us with delivering such a website at a very high standard. It is important to know that these outstanding performances within internships have provided several opportunities for employment upon graduation for many of our students. Just to mention a few of those, these include Damian Clark and John Mark Ferguson. They went to Fiscal at that time, now known as eGov Jamaica. These were the first students to do an internship and were both hired at the end of the period. One of these students' specialization was in networking and the other was programming. Later Francis, he went to eGov Jamaica. He was offered 2 positions at eGov, where he was offered the position of programming and a database administrator while doing his internship. Roger Miller, Scotiabank Jamaica, the first student to do an internship at Scotia, was hired as a tech support for a help desk. Derville Bailey, Sagicor, first student to do an internship through VTDI and was hired. Kerry-Ann Foster, University of Hospital of West Indies, hired after internship through her exemplary work. And might I add, one employee from the UAE have sought to get their child in the program as a result of that. Janelle Maxwell, Kurt Distributus, first student to do an internship and was hired thereafter. And Gareth Hutchinson, National Work Agency, first student again to do an internship and was hired thereafter. Please note, make mention that I just said just a few because we have on record over 30 instances where our students have been hired after doing their internships. One of such person who work on the website is Jerome Morrison, who is currently hired on a contractual basis after doing his internship at the KSAMC. I also use this platform to extend an arm to other potential partners to be a part of this rich experience in accommodating our students in translating their training and knowledge and experience to real-world application. It is through engagements and partnerships like these we can measure our effectiveness in training as the parameters have been set for greater accountability in our training and delivery. I say to you, let us have the conversation in how together we can partner and forge mutual beneficial relationships and agreements along the lines of internship and other, from technical knowledge into workable tools and solutions, not just for your entities, but for national development. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Kerry-Ann Johnson, His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer of the KSAMC, Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director of Heart Trust NSTA Trust, represented by Dr. Marcia Rowe Amonde, Senior Director of TVET, Development and Support Systems, Mrs. Delise Williams, our Director Principal, my past principal, she was represented by Ms. Jacqueline Walder, Vice Principal and Academics, but I'm so happy to see you here today. To Mr. Deshaun Jackson, Junior Counselor, and to all members of the KSAMC team and members of the VTDI family, I want to say thank you and welcome. Good morning. This project was deemed a special project, and indeed it was a special project because it was a combination of challenges, opportunities, and difficulties. As with any venture you are starting, the first time there are always questions of, can I do this? Or how will I do this? Or will I get this done? And it was very challenging starting out, to be honest, as we were dealing with new systems that we had not interacted with before. but with a team of committed, dedicated, and loving group of young people, they made the impossible seem possible, and maneuvering a project of this magnitude actually seem worthwhile. To the staff at the VTDI, I thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to take part in this project. And just a side note, I had very little intentions of coming to the VTDI originally. My dream school was the University of Technology. But when I realized that at the end of my program I would be a few $1 million in debt, I decided to defer. And I do not regret that at all. Because coming to the VTDI, I met some of the most amazing, committed, and dedicated group of people, both staff and students, who actually helped me in accomplishing my bachelor's degree. It was very difficult, and giving up was always an option. However, I am so thankful for the teachers that stuck by me, Mr. McKnight, Mr. Syed Gale, just to name a few, Miss Caroline O'Connor, who held my hand throughout much of the process. I thank you all very much. And to our principal that motivated us along the way, I want to say VTDI is an excellent institution that offers first-class and world-class service, to us as students. And I did not lose anything not going to the University of Technology. I gained all the more. And I want to say thank you. And to the staff at the KSAMC, I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity to take part in this development opportunity with you and participating in the development of my country. Thank you so much. And to Mrs. Kimberly Ferguson, who helped a little country boy like myself to maneuver the streets of Kingston, I want to say thank you very much for that. And it was actually a very, very good opportunity working with you. You made this work so much more bearable, and I thank you so much for that. This has been a wonderful opportunity, and I do look forward to a continued venture with you all as I continue to grow myself, and I just want to say thank you once more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gordon and Mr. McCarthy, for providing us with greater insight into this special project. We have heard of the benefits of the internship, providing employment for national development. Now, one might ask, how important is an effective website to a government organization such as the KSAMC? There is no doubt that we are in the digital age. And the special year 2020, more than ever, shows us a dire need for an innovative tool, such as a website that facilitates greater accessibility to function effectively in this virtual world. It is said that a website is a communication tool that allows individuals and organizations to share and exchange information over the internet. It functions as a marketing tool, a publishing tool, similar to that of a newspaper, and even a transactional tool, such as requesting licenses and permits. Ms. Elshawna Dixon, Secretary, VTDI Student Union, will now grace the stage with her presence to introduce His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, who will then deliver the address. Please make them both welcome.
Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Carrie-Ann Johnson. His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, Senator Delroy Williams. Mr. Robert Hill, JP, Chief Executive Officer of the KSAMC. Dr. Janet Dyer, Managing Director, Heart NSTA Trust, represented by Dr. Marcia Rowe Amonde, Senior Director, TVET Development and Support Systems. Mrs. Williams, Director Principal, VTDI, represented by Dr. Jacqueline Walder, Vice Principal, Academics. Mr. Deshaun Jackson, Junior Counselor. other members of the KSAMC team, members of the VTDI family, students, a pleasant morning to you all. Mayor of Kingston, Senator Delroy Williams was sworn in as the chairman of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, in December 2016. He serves as the councillor responsible for the Seabright Garden divisions of the KSAMC. Senator Williams is a past student of the University of the West Indies and the Calabar High School, where he played football and was a part of the Manning Cup team. He enjoys ancient history, and when you view the website, you'll see why. Philosophy, art, and sports are also a part of his interests. Since his appointment, his vision of the city of Kingston has been to transform the city into a sustainable tourist and business hub, as well as creating a network of Caribbean cities for regional integration and cooperation. He is known for his interactive and inclusive approach towards local governance. Mayor Williams is a firm believer and supporter of the creative industries, and oftentimes patronizes events and members of the creative community. We are nothing without the imagination is perhaps one of his favorite remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome his worship, the Mayor, Senator, Councillor Delroy Williams.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I'm told by my staff that I have to be short, and I'm reminded Mr. Robert Hill, Town Clerk of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, Ms. Janet Dyer, Managing Director of the Art Trust NSTA, represented by Dr. Marcia Rowe Amond, Mrs. Delise Williams, Director Principal, VTDI, Ms. Jacqueline Walder, Mr. Deshaun Jackson, Junior Counselor, students, members of staff of the VTDI, members of staff of the KSAMC. Good morning. Good morning, right? Good morning. Well, let me say I share with Devani that the experience was for all of us, quite an experience, not just for the students, but for us all, because it was quite an interactive process and sharing of ideas and contending of ideas also, and which was a really fruitful experience. The website came out of the idea to reposition Kingston as a destination city. And as a result, we realized that our current website needed overhauling, not just to make a few changes, but to revamp the website in order to posture Kingston in this new direction of becoming a destination city. In our words, the pearl of the Antilles and the light of the Caribbean Sea. A bold vision at the municipality and requires bold steps to pursue such a vision. So at that time, we engaged the VTDI and the students here. And luckily for us, they responded positively. And ever since, they have worked on the website. And sometimes at the municipality, at times we felt we were like hindering their schoolwork, and that the website was expanding beyond what it was originally to be. But they responded positively. They were very mature, very responsive, reasoned, I mean, you have to be logical in order to do a website of this nature. So the reason and logic skills were very evident, which lead us to commend the VTDI for its role in the society. And I mean, we are honored to have it located in the city of Kingston, in the municipality of Kingston and St. Andrew, and for the role that it has played in the transformation of the world of work in the city of Kingston. The skill sets that the VTDI has brought to the industry, in the city, is also commendable. And the VTDI should be encouraged to continue this role, because it's very important in not just for the new positioning of the city of Kingston, but for the economy of the city of Kingston, for the growth, development, and the transformation of the city's economy, which is something that we are also very focused on at the municipality. It's really to transform the city's economy into a very vibrant economy. And in the transformation of the economy, it's also diversifying the economy of the city, which is why we have taken a very keen interest in the creative industry, because we believe that the creative industry is fundamental to the economic growth and development of the city of Kingston, which means that institutions like the VTDI ought to be encouraged or ought to be resourced so that they can continue to produce students with the necessary skill set that will enhance the economic life of the city. So we take this opportunity to commend the leadership of the VTDI for the role that you have played in the lives of the students who come here, but also in the economic life of the city and indeed the country. We also would like to say that the concept of the destination city is evident in the website. And I know the students will take us through the website, but it was deliberate to integrate the history and the culture and our people within the website. And that is tied to our vision for the concept of a destination city. So if we're positioning Kingston as a destination city, then our website must reflect this new posturing and repositioning, which is what the history is for, and the culture, and the very colorful history of Kingston, I might say, and very colorful culture also. So that is I would say, it's new to websites for local government or for municipal corporations. Generally, websites for the corporations generally go through the services we offer. But this website is different. It is also showcasing the people, the history, the culture, and which is significant for us as we pursue the Pearl of the Antilles. I also like to say that website also we are in a new era where, I mean, whether good or bad, now the public is far more interested in local governance. The public is far more active in the public space in terms of sharing ideas and in terms of seeking information. And so the website offers that interaction or that information flow between the municipality and the public. And I say information flow because it's not just that we are providing our residents with information, but through our website, they also provide us with very relevant information. So it's mutually beneficial in terms of the flow of information from us to the public and then from the public to us. There are many changes taking place across the municipality. In terms of one major concern is the issue surrounding planning and the types of developments we have across the municipality. The website is also supposed to help us in terms of the information that we provide to our residents so that we can have the dialogue and discussions early on so that we can understand the concerns of our residents as it relates to the developments we approve. So in terms of information flow from one to the other, the website provides that framework. I'll just mention two other very important points, and then I'll close. One is the partnership between us. It's a strategic decision on the part of the municipality to develop partnerships between the municipality and tertiary institutions. And it's deliberate because we understand the complexity of the urban challenges that we face. Cities do face urban challenges, many challenges, across the globe, across the Caribbean, and somewhat very similar challenges. Those challenges are very complex. And by complex, I mean, so they are not easy to solve. And which means that to solve them, you require, the solutions have to go beyond organizational boundaries and go beyond disciplines. So there is no single discipline that is going to provide the solution for the urban problems we face. So we have to go beyond disciplines. And which means that for us as a municipality to begin to solve many of the challenges we face, it means that we have to develop partnerships with tertiary institutions because they now form a part of our approach in terms of problem-solving approach. And that is very important to us at the municipality. It's also important to us because we are also creating a robust policy formulation process. Because our policy must not just be ideas that are out there, but we believe that our policies must work. They must produce the outcomes that we desire. Which means that we require a rigid and robust process of reviewing and formulating and reviewing our policies, and to incorporate or to develop partnerships and including all the stakeholders across the municipality is part of that robust formulation. So that is very important to us in terms of partnerships with institutions, and so we value this partnership really. The final point is also, this is just the beginning of a process that is ongoing of the digitization of the municipality. Municipalities across Jamaica, I would say, not in terms of the digitization of those municipalities, it's not satisfactory in my estimation. And a lot needs to be done in terms of the digitization for efficiency, accountability, transparency, and effectiveness. And so this also set the platform for that process to continue. It has started, and it sets the platform for it to gather momentum. And so we may be engaging the VTDI on other fronts in the future in terms of the digitization of the municipality in the pursuit of serving our residents and in an efficient, effective, transparent, and accountable way. Let me say thank you finally to the members of staff of the KSAMC. Let me single out David Kimberly Ferguson. Kim is right here. Devani mentioned her, my assistant, but Kim has been a tower of strength in terms of the ongoing process to complete the website. And that, I don't think it would have been completed without the teamwork between Kim and David. Where is David? David was here. Oh, David is here. And David Wright, two young members of the municipality. And maybe because they are young, it kind of created the synergy between them and the students at the VTDI. And that synergy, I mean, when I entered into the meetings, I could see the synergy between all the persons there. So let me say thank you very much to the VTDI, its leadership. Thank you very much to the students of the VTDI and the teachers who participated to make this happen. And thank you very much to the members of staff of the Kingston and the leadership of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mayor Williams. As mentioned by Mayor, this came out of a need to reposition Kingston as a destination city, the pearl of the Antilles and the light of the Caribbean Sea. VTDI was charged to continue its role in producing the students with the necessary skill sets in enhancing the economic life of the city. The partnership with tertiary institutions, quite strategic and deliberate, to aid in solving the challenges and the problems and meeting the needs of the digitization of the city. This is a moment that we have been waiting for, to unveil the product of this fruitful partnership. We invite Mr. Jerome Morrison and Mr. Devani McCarthy, students of the VTDI, the brains behind this initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Morrison and McCarthy to launch the website of the KSAMC.
Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Looking at this creation, it's absolutely beautiful. But behind the scenes, there was a lot of work behind the scenes, I tell you. So just to see it now, it really amazes me, and it's a very wonderful opportunity to be able to present this to you and to the wider community. So, welcome to the home of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation's website, a website that was built beautifully and professionally to meet all your desired needs. So, let's take a tour. So the website captures Kingston in and of itself, as you can discover most of the areas that are in the municipal. As well as experience what the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation is all about, understanding its vision, its mission, and its core values that are built to serve its citizens. Here you can meet His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Delroy Williams. If you want to learn more information about who is serving you, you can find that information here readily and available. As well as the website is a catalog of links, quick links for you, and government links. So it's like a one-stop shop where you can come and have access to all the government agencies that you need that are actually in place to serve you. So from the National Solid Waste Management Authority to Jamaica Information Service, National Land Agency, and so on. We also have government sites that are including of the Office of the Prime Minister, Department of Local Government and Rural Development, and the Ministry of Health and Wellness. That is very important in this season. And so once you click on either of these, it will take you to the desired website where you can view the information that you want. So the website not only serves as a means of understanding the KSAMC, but it gives you access to all of your government platforms that you need to serve you. Going down the page, we have a Did You Know section here that was created with the aim of allowing you to understand a little bit more about the KSAMC, what they're about, how they serve you behind the scenes, and it changes every week, I believe. Here we also have the latest news and videos that are actually happening in the municipal, so you can come here to find out what is happening in Kingston, Jamaica. If you can't find that information anywhere else, they will be readily and available here. So it's updated very frequently. And last but not least, on this page, we have our customer support, whereby if you have any queries, you can go here to email us directly with the nature of your concern, selecting your authority as well, filling out your name on the form. However, if you do not want to go through that process, which can sometimes take a little time to get back to you, we also have a live chat feature where you can enter here. Let's give it a test. I am walking out on a limb here. There you go. In a matter of seconds, I got a response from the KSAMC team. Put your hands together for them. They did a wonderful job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you contact via email and you don't get your response, then you can actually use our live chat feature that will be available during the day from 8 a.m. to about 7 or 9 p.m. in the evenings for you to chat with the municipal. So this is our homepage. Let's view our forms page.
So as serving the Kingston area is the duty of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Here we have the application forms and guidelines. Here you can find different application forms such as building applications, the subdivision, places of amusement license, advertisement, etc. Here we have a calculator where you can plug in your figures for whatever the size of the building or whatever the cost of what your building is. And it will give you an approximate cost of what it will be. As well as you'll be able to access under downloads the forms for whatever is your need, whether it be building, subdivision, events, whatever the case may be. Under download, you will be able, under its respective area, you will be able to access your form. This form is fillable, so you'll be able to edit it and email it to the email as suggested. As well as, what is a city without food? Here in Kingston, we have a lot of restaurants. And on the restaurant page, under attractions, we have different restaurants, such as Jojo's Restaurant, Pizza Please, Chilitos, TGIF, even Gloria Seafood City. When clicked, it will carry you to the respective information of the restaurant, where you can find their website, their opening hours, telephone, and location. If you need even more information for the direction of reaching this restaurant, after clicking the map, you can click directions, and using your location or your starting point, it will show you how to get there. I will now show you the attractions.
So just as the mayor had said previously, the Kingston area is very, very beautiful and attractive, and we wanted to incorporate as much as possible, regions where people can actually go to enjoy themselves. So it's not only to give you information and, provide forums for you, but also give you access to places where you can go to find relaxation as well. And I do remember searching for hours on Google trying to find a good restaurant to go to in Kingston. So this is actually very good that we can find attractions here on the website as well. So if you scroll down, we have a catalog of destinations in the Kingston area that you can actually go to, whether professionally or just to enjoy yourself, such as the Hope Botanical Gardens. We also have the Ward Theatre, Mineral Baths, Devon House, which is very, very popular, the Louis Bennett Coverley Square, and there is just quite a few of them that you can actually have access to. So if you think Kingston and St. Andrew is only a place where you can work, There's also places where you can actually go for leisure as well. So on clicking on each of these, you'll be directed to a page that has information about each of them, their contact information as well as their websites if they have any website of their own. So these are the attractions in Kingston, and we really hope that you will enjoy them. So these are just a few pages that we wanted to showcase of the website. There are currently many other existing pages to serve you. A lot. And trust me, you will find what it is that you're looking for. And if it is that you don't want to search, there's also a search option that is available where you can type directly what it is that you're looking for, and it will be presented to you. So, welcome to the KSAMC website. I hope it serves you very well and that it will make your daily needs much more available and pleasurable to do. Thank you very much.
Wow. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. This clean, aesthetically appealing, elegant, interactive, and user-friendly KSAMC website was designed and developed by the VTDI students, Devani McCarthy, Jerome Morrison, and team. We thank you very much, Mr. McCarthy and team. Now you can access this one-stop shop with quick links to various government agencies, engage with our customer support, even via a live chat, sorry. An interactive calculator for building estimates. It provides links to attractions in Kingston and St. Andrew restaurants. And Mr. Hill mentioned before that it provides 24-hour service to our citizens. Wow. Now coming to us with an attitude of gratitude to move the vote of thanks is Mr. Deshaun Jackson, KSAMC Junior Council Representative. Ladies and gentlemen, receive Mr. Jackson.
His Worship, Mayor of Kingston, Senator Council Delroy Williams, our CEO, Robert Hill, JP, partners, stakeholders, and other distinguished ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant afternoon. Your presence today has been a great source of motivation to us. Therefore, it is a great pleasure that I move the vote of thanks on the behalf of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. To our facilitator, thank you for your hospitality. To our Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Carry-On Johnson, thank you for taking us through the proceedings gracefully. To our main speaker, Your Worship, thank you tremendously for your vision. The youths hold you in high esteem, and I can attest to that in my capacity of representing the youth mayor. Also, our deepest gratitude must be extended to the students of the VTDI who dedicated their time and made significant effort in creating this webpage. Additionally, we dare not leave God out of the picture, because without his guidance, continued protection, and provisions, we would be nothing. Again, thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jackson. And to continue in this vein, on behalf of Team VTDI, we too would like to express our thanks to the KSAMC for embracing this partnership. Thank you to everyone for your role in making this a success. We have come to the end of this afternoon's proceedings. We thank you for viewing and staying with us. I'm Carrie-Ann Johnson, and thank you very much for watching the virtual launch of the KSAMC website. Be safe. Have a fantastic day.